What's up, guys, and welcome back to Walking Tall with G-Man. If you haven't seen me before, my name is Gareth Mason. I'm a pretty much a rugby YouTuber. Today's video I want to dedicate to my country, South Africa. I have a following all over the world, and a lot of people have asked me, Gareth, what is going on with South Africa? What do you think of South Africa? Are you safe? Do you need to leave? And I thought I'd address this today in particular because we've recently got news that the opposition party in South Africa, leader Mmusi Maimane, has resigned from his position. Now, Mmusi Maimane, I believed in thoroughly. I saw him as the future. I saw him as the next potential Nelson Mandela. I have a soft spot for him in particular because he acknowledged the way I'm going on, the motion and the form and the passion to raise awareness for people of disabilities. I went on and approached the Democratic Alliance about 2 years ago to say, what are we doing for people of disabilities? What are we doing in the ATMs to help people of disabilities in a wheelchair or short people like me who has dwarfism? What are we doing to keep the security of us? Because if you're at a bank and you're trying to draw money, you've got no protection behind you. People can see over your shoulder, whack you across the head, steal your money and go. So my movement was to raise awareness for dwarfism, and it's still my movement today, and for all people with disabilities, whether it's in a wheelchair, whether it's a mental, physical condition, I will and will always raise awareness. He acknowledged it and he congratulated me for my movement going on to this, and he asked me to keep doing, keep fighting, keep believing. And he hoped that if he had taken, or if he ever takes leadership in the party, he will definitely put that as a key focus going forward. Sadly, his day as leader has come to an end. And my heart is very sad because I really believed in this man, and I still do. But going back to South Africa, this dear country of mine, I will never leave it. I really won't. I have a lot of faith and I have a lot of belief and a lot of hope in South Africa. Yes, we have our problems. Yes, we have our criminal rate, which is the highest out of any country in the world. But there is positives to look at, and unfortunately the media don't always focus on that. We're focusing on the government issues. We're focusing on corruption and negativities, which is rightly so and should be focused on. But we're not focusing on the movements forward, the people who are trying their best to work together. We're not showing forwards to the people who are focusing on people with disabilities or trying to get into the communities and the townships to try and raise awareness to create a better environment for our poor people of South Africa. It's always the negative, and we need to do more. We need to get off our backsides and actually focus people together. It's not up to politicians, because it's unfortunately focus on the money. So what I ask is, why don't the people take a stand in a better way, in fairness and in positivity and motivation, to make a stand to move and help each other? Black, white, colored, we have the power to unite a nation. We have the power to take over a nation. We have the power to create positivity, to create hope. It all begins with us. It begins with the youth of this country. You might be a parent watching this. What are we teaching our children? You know, when you have parental discussions or arguments with your friends and saying, oh, South Africa is a shitty place, or oh, there's no hope, or oh, this and that. We're all focusing on the negatives and we forget our children hear it. The youngsters hear it. And they pass that on, and therefore creates negativity. There's a beautiful picture that you always see of a black and white child holding hands and walking together and saying we were friends before all the negativity got created as we grew older. And that is so true. I am blessed to have friends of different colors, races, religions. I'm blessed to have followers of different colors, races, religions, nationalities. Because at the end of the day, black, white, Indian, colored, any race or religion, ladies and gentlemen, we are equal. We are people. And we have the power to take a stand. We have the power to move forward and to make the world we live in a better place. It all begins with us. Where do you think negativity is created? By the people. How do we change it? Change our attitudes. Change our mindsets. Change the way we educate. And change the way we look at people. And some people might say, Gareth, you don't know what it feels like. I do know what it feels like. I might not know what it's like to be poor, but I know what it's like to be hurt, to be discriminated against, to not get a job because of my disability, to walk into a shopping centre and be called a short midget, a freak, an idiot. I've been called all those things. A big head. I've even been called the tokolosh. I've been called many nasty things. But yet I sit here with positive attitude, with motivation, with hope, with a passion for a country that I love dearly and I believe in. You know, we might disagree with the ruling party, but I do have hope in Cyril Ramaphosa, and I believe that deep down he has got a plan for this country to take us to the next level. Just as I believe in other parties around the world, around the nation, who do have a hope. The problem first is racism. We need to stop this. We need to get our crime rate down. But we as a people, as a community, as a nation need to work together. We have 11 languages. We're the Rainbow Nation. We are a unique country. And I pray every single day for unity, for hope, for equality. And I do believe, and I mean this, we are going to come right. We are going to bounce back. We are going to be the South Africa that we should be. And I believe that we will be okay. We're not going to be the next Zimbabwe that everyone says. We're not going to be the worst nation. We're going to be something. And I plead, I beg with you all today, change your attitudes, change your mindsets, change your focus, be positive, be hopeful. You have the power, not the authorities. You watching this have the power. So make the change. It all begins with you, the youth, the adults, the grandparents. It begins with you. So make that change. Thanks so much for watching. God bless South Africa. God bless every single person. Disability, race, religion. At the end of the day, we are all equal. We aren't given a good or bad life. We are given life, and it's up to us to make it great. So I challenge you, go make it great. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.